Really not sure what's happening here. I am on. Welcome, everybody. It's lovely to be with you. And I'm Annette McCoy. And I'm doing my best to get back to where I need to be. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but here I am. Okay, take two. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on Angel Heart Radio. I'm Annette McCoy, as I said, and with me today is Rosemary Butterworth. Welcome, Rosemary.
Thank you for inviting me. I look forward to it.
Well, we always have fun, don't we, Rosemary? And your wisdom.
do.
Oh, I so value what you share with us on Angel Heart Radio. And today is no exception because we're going to be talking about Ascension. And to our audience, what does Ascension mean to you? We'd love to hear your comments. So how about popping over to Angel Heart Radio page and having a little, getting involved via there. Rosemary, I know that you have lots to say.
I always seem to have lots to say.
You do, don't you?
But I do hope that it'll be guidance.
I think it's fabulous.
Thank you.
So, where do we start?
Well, we can start by saying what we think Ascension means to us, right? Mm-hmm. And how we've changed over the years, because in the 90s, when we first started talking about Ascension, we thought that, extraterrestrials might come and land and take us up somewhere. We would ascend up into the skies, And so we've had all sorts of different reasoning about Ascension. Yes. And, I knew it would raise our consciousness and how we needed to raise our consciousness. But it's really the eye-opener lately is because why are we still in the third dimension? What's keeping us here? What's binding us here? And that's what we need to look at, don't we? Because even our newspapers and our news is very much third dimensional. What's wrong with the world, Mm-hmm. Always about what's wrong. There's seldom anything positive. Mm-hmm. And, of course, that's the way we think. We think usually negatively. What have I got to do? Oh, God, I can't stand these kids. They're driving me crazy. And, they won't get the shoes on and I'll be late for work if they don't hurry up, sort of thing. All this stuff goes through our mind. We've only got to look at what goes through our head. And we can see the consciousness. I hate doing, look, I've got to I've got to unload the dishwasher before I get tea. And it doesn't matter what we do, we have a comment about it. And it's usually negative. And that's got to change because that is what keeps us bound, doesn't it?
Yes. So to be aware of our thoughts, and I know that we've spoken about that several times before on our shows. Now, Rosemary, you wrote a very interesting book several years ago.
I did in 2017, which was called, I just happen to have a copy of it here.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. How to Move Forward. But, Annette, I thought it was How to Move Forward, and it's called Leave Your Thoughts Behind. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was to help people with their daily life, how to move forward in their career, how to move forward, in their relationship. Mm-hmm. But on Monday, I've written something and I'd like to read it, what happened to me on Monday afternoon at 3 p.m, if that's all right. Is that all right?
Absolutely, yes.
All right,
Is
I've got it.
The fact that it's 3 p.m. significant?
No, not at all. But it was just such a huge thing for me at that moment. It was as though somebody threw a bucket of water over me. You know, those moments of clarity. So that's what I wrote. It was just at 3 p.m. on the 16th of May, 2022. It was Monday here. I had the biggest realization I have ever had. I realized for the first time that the book I wrote, titled How to Move Forward, Leave Your Thoughts Behind, was really a book of ascension. I was thinking when Baba guided me to write it, that it was to help people move forward in their daily life. But now I realize he was guiding me to help people shift their consciousness to another level. In other words, to ascend out of the third dimension and into a higher one of love. This is what we must do to enter this new age. We must do this now. It's not only important, it is essential. Because we have finished the Kali Yuga, which is the Iron Age, and the next age is upon us. To enter this one, we need to have a higher consciousness. We need to always see what is right with our lives. We need to be positive. But how can we do that when our thoughts are third dimensional and we have this negative energy running through our bodies, filling our bodies with emotions and judgments? I like this, I don't like that. I mean, we're always like that. It is our thoughts that keep us bound tightly to the third dimension. I've tried to write a few of the thoughts. I suppose I'm I'm thinking of myself here when I write this. No, I have to take ownership for some of them. Let's look at a few of them. Thoughts such as, I am so depressed, angry, sad. I'll be happy when I get a new job, when I can pay the bills. I am not good enough at that. I can't do that. I've got too much to do. I can't cope with these children. They get me down. I'm sure you can add heaps more. You only have to listen to your mind. Even the newspapers always talk about what is wrong with the world, always negative. We can never raise our consciousness while we have thoughts such as these going through our head. This is why, obviously, I was guided to write. Your mind is like a radio station, and what you need to do is to change stations. The whole book is how to let go of your thoughts. What I didn't add, and I like to now, is that, and then you can ascend. You'll be able to love, act with love all and serve all. I had a thought. I heard Jason Snadden say, if you are love, what would you do in this moment? So I've been saying that to myself. If I was love, what would I do now? And I got this morning that I'd simply do what was in front of me to do. Whether it was to put the kettle on, make myself a cup of tea, or whether it was to go in the garden. You would just do what was in front of you if you were love, and you'd do it with care, because you would know that was the right thing to do at that moment. Whether it was to wash the kitchen floor, or whether, as I say, sit down, sit in the sun, meditate. You would just do that. And I read again. Oh yes, I've got a postscript. So please read my book again, this time with the knowledge that if we do the exercises that Sai Baba gave me, you will enter a consciousness of love. You will have ascended. So I've been rereading my book.
Good for you. You're encouraging me to do the same. Now, if people are hearing about your book for the first time, is it still available?
Yes, all they've got to do is email me and I'll post them a copy. I posted a copy to a lady yesterday. And it's just Rosemary at rosemarybutterworth.com.au. It is in a bookshop here at Taree, at Tuncurry, but I've still got quite a few copies here, and I can post some out to them. I'd love to do that. So once again, Rosemary at rosemarybutterworth.com.au. And
I've popped that in the chat, so people will be able to note that. Rosemary at rosemarybutterworth.com.au.
Yes. Okay.
Because there are lots and lots of tips in that book. And isn't it interesting? I'm sure you're fascinated, Rosemary, to be reading it with new eyes, if you like.
Well, this is what's happening, because I'm looking at it totally differently, As I say, we get a fixed structure in our head. Yes, I'm writing this to help people, with their daily life. No, not at all. I'm helping people shift perhaps to the fifth dimension. Now let's look at that for a minute. If we take our consciousness up higher, which I'll lead a meditation, I hope there'll be space for that.
Yes.
And how will we be able to operate? What gifts have we got in that dimension? I know of one gift, and that is manifestation. It's very easy in that gift to bring things in because you're love. And love attracts love. An abundance of all good things. I think I said in the book somewhere, open to the abundance of the universe. Everything good is coming to us now. We deserve the best, and only the best will do. The more we receive, the more we have to give, to share. And one of the things I remember that I heard was when we're given excess of anything, we're given it because we can be the supplier of that to others. We're here then to look after and nurture others. And we can. Because you can laugh. I grow vegetables, as you know.
An abundance of them.
Abundance of vegetables. And I take them down to the post office, who's made her post office here at Dyer's Crossing. It's a little tiny farmhouse thing in the middle of a big paddock. And it sits there. It's got post office on it. And she's made it like a gorgeous little shop. And she's put in shelves. And John said not only did she have my cucumbers, but she's bought a new shelf rack, and it's a curved thing that fits in the corner. And she's got lemons, and she's encouraged all the other farmers to bring their excess in. And so they have. And it's all free. People can come in and help themselves. So it saves me putting them out in the street. So I'll have some pumpkins now to give away to her, And we can, when we get a surplus of anything, we can share it with others.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome Chrissy and Belinda to the show. It's very nice to know that we have people who are participating. I know we have an audience. It's simply wonderful when people take that extra little moment to say hello. So
definitely.
And Marianne has joined us too. Good morning to you, Marianne.
Good morning, Marianne. Marianne, you've got lovely energy. What do you do for a living? Can you tell us? It's like you're a carer.
Oh, and Amy's joined us too. Welcome, Amy. Fantastic to have you with us.
Oh, it's wonderful, ladies. Wonderful. Have you any questions that you'd like to ask? I'd be happy to have a discussion now.
Yes, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
Marianne works in aged care.
See,
Spot on.
I have an ability, girls, to read people's energy. And it's just one of these things that's gifted to me that I can do. And when I looked at your energy, Marianne, it's sort of as you joined us, it just swarmed all over me, this energy of caring. So I thought, oh, you're a nurse or something. You care for people. That's why. And, I take personal calls and I help people on the phone because I can read their energy and tell them what they've got to let go of. But now I'm just saying, read my book. Yeah.
Well, Reen has joined us too. Welcome, Reen.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, what do you ladies think that Ascension is? For you, what does it mean to you? How will it change your life if we actually raised our consciousness and were free from the third dimension, so to speak, from negativity? There's a question, ladies. Come on, get your fingers.
Yeah. Now, Marianne needs to know about the book. Could you hold it up again, please, Rosemary? How to Move Forward.
By Rosemary Butterworth.
So
It's only a little book, but it's full of exercises to do and what to do on a daily basis. And each chapter is different, it gets through the emotional body, what you need to let go of sometimes. Marianne, you worry too much. You know the answers. Yes.
I'm trying to write at the same time here, and it's messing me around. I was putting your email address in again, Rosemary, for Mary Ann.
Right.
And Belinda Brown says it's a beautiful book. It is indeed, Belinda. Christy was wondering whether she could have a reading.
Yes, all you've got to do is email me and we can set up a time and I'll just give you my phone number and then you just ring me, and I do readings all over the world. Doesn't matter where you are. We can still do it. And I don't know, I've always wondered how I can pick people's energy up when they might be in New Zealand or England or somewhere else, But anyway, it's like there's no space, no time at all when I go up, You can just do it. And this is what I'm saying. We can all do it. We can all be telepathic, probably, if we raise our consciousness. Mm-hmm. That'd be wonderful. Yeah.
Now, the chat room's working really, really well. I'm going to get to Amy's comment in a minute. Reen says, for me, it would be letting go of the resentment I have for the state of the world.
That would be wonderful, Reen, because your resentment is placing more negativity in the world, right? The state of the world is what we're creating through the third dimension. So once we raise our energy, love, and we let these negative feelings go and our judgments. In the meditation, I'll take you up with help from Spirit. We'll go up high and we'll bring back qualities to seed the earth. Reen, if you put your fingers in go out to the garden or go to the soil or the grass, put your fingers on the grass and say, Mother Earth, I'm sending you love. I let go my resentment. I give it to the angels to take up to a higher dimension, to be transmuted into love and to light. And all that's in me now is love for the world. And I seed it now into you. That would be a wonderful exercise for you to do, really.
And moving on from that, Rosemary, Amy is saying, you spoke of switching the radio station. Yes. To move away from 3D to the higher vibrations. How does one recognize where the stations are? And can we just ask our angels and guides to put our dial in the right place?
Exactly. That is perfect. I talk to the angels all the time. I ask Michael to protect me from my negative thoughts.
Good.
And to guide me, right? And it's really just to ask for guidance and to help and gratitude. When you see yourself being negative, we've changed the radio station by, I just say cancel clear to that. And then I bring in for the first second, breathing in, breathing out. I'm grateful that I have this home. I'm grateful that I have this land. I live here in paradise. I'm grateful for my friends. So grateful. I'm grateful that I have a green cup of tea. We can and it makes us laugh. And that solves the problem. Okay? But talk to your angels, ask for guidance all the time. I've got a book of cards here. They're called Little Owl cards, Little Owl. And they were created by Shirley Humphreys Batty. I don't know if she's still alive, but when I was running the Academy of Light, we hosted her, I think, out here. And do you know what? When I pull a card, it is so spot on for the day. I'll ask a question and give me some guidance for the day, just something simple. And it's always so spot on. Little Owl, they're in a blue box. I've got them on my coffee table. I could get them later and show you. And but do ask your angels. Work with angels. They're in high vibration, right? The minute we want to work with angels, when the desire comes in, we're in a higher vibration. We can connect with them. It's simple. Keep it simple.
Well, absolutely keep it simple. Chrissy's saying Mother Earth can take away pain too.
Yes, she can. She's a great mother, Chrissy. She can really take away pain. But it's just at the moment, we've got to look at what we dump on her. We dump our negativity every day in the collective consciousness I'm looking at. It's just in her aura. And it doesn't help her, right? Because she's trying to ascend too, and she needs to ascend at this time. But she can take away our pain. And in the meditation, in the end, we'll take down, as I said, the light into her with seeds to put in her seeds of compassion, non-judgment. And she always sends back this wonderful gratitude energy. Oh my God. I was doing it with a client, with a lady yesterday. She's a friend, actually, more than a client. And the gratitude came up. And there was this knowing from Mother Earth, like a smile. I'm filling it with vitamins, Rosemary, and the things your body needs. Oh dear. Right. Thank you, Mother Earth. It made me laugh. But it was wonderful. And strength, sort of thing at my age, all the things I need. Yes.
We're all in for a lovely meditation soon. Mary Ann says you have a lovely voice, Rosemary, so calming. Well, wait for the meditation, everybody.
Thank you, Mary Ann. That's lovely. And I think the calmness comes because I'm talking to you people, and the love that comes in my heart when I'm talking to you and sharing and discussing. The energy that we build up together is just love. It's just wonderful. Yeah. So thank you all for joining us.
Belinda is saying that letting go of ego, being able to see and feel through the heart and of good. Spot on.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. For me, I've noticed being old, I've got a lot of pains and aches and arthritis and different things. And my mind thinks about me. I wish my back wouldn't hurt as much or my shoulder wouldn't hurt as much. And so what I've done with that, I turn to my husband and say, "Oh, how are you today, love? Hope you have a lovely morning," So there's more than one person in this home. There's two of us. So I'm trying to embrace the two of us, not just how do I feel, because as we get older, it's always about me, our ego. How do I feel, But it's, what's the energy like in this room? Do I need to, I put the salt crystal lamp on and it's burning. Do I need to light some incense? Because occasionally John, my husband, will say, "It's a bit heavy in here, love, So I think, oh yes, what have I been thinking? Because our thoughts go up in the room. And sometimes the room just needs some fresh air, needs a bit of incense to clear it. Yeah. Any other questions?
Not at the moment. So how about if we go into meditation?
Why not? Why not? I might just have a drink of water.
That's a suggestion.
I suggest we all get comfortable, have a drink of water. I'm slipping my slippers off. I've got slippers on this morning, so I can feel the soles of my feet on the floor. So wherever you're sitting, make sure you can feel your feet on the floor. That's better. Take a nice deep breath and breathe out. Be aware of your whole body. Notice the feel of the clothes on the legs. I've got slacks on. And the cardigan. Black clothes on your skin. That's better. Now we can feel our body from top to toe. Feel the weight of the body on the chair. Be aware of the taste in the mouth. Be aware of the sense of smell. Be aware of the temperature of the air on the face. Now, be aware of the sounds around you. Listen. Just listen. I can hear some birds. Perhaps you can hear traffic noises. Increase your awareness. Be aware of the whole room or space where you are. Now be aware of outside the building, if you're in a building. Let your consciousness expand. And expand again. Go higher as the building or the treetops. Expanding. Expanding as vast as the ocean. How vast is the ocean? As you rise above it, you can see it below. An incredible vastness of water. And now you're going higher and higher, being drawn up gently, slowly, releasing your limitations, becoming free of the body. Your consciousness is free itself of the bodily limitations. As it goes higher and higher. And now your consciousness is drifting, floating freely in space. It's a wondrous feeling, so free. So loving, so much love. These other beings, specks of light, these other colours, beautiful colours like the aurora borealis. And you're floating amongst it. Such a magical feeling of being one with everything, being one with love. As you still rise higher and higher, you feel the angelic presence of angels. So restful, so peaceful. So magical. You feel you could create anything from this energy. It's flooding your consciousness with creativity. And yet it's peaceful, harmonious, like you can hear the music of the angels. It's so beautiful. You love just being here in their presence. You're flooding your consciousness with love, their caring, and their support. Their support. There's the understanding in your consciousness that they're with you always, will always support you, love you, help you. And now it's time to descend. And coming back with you. There's this strong knowing in your consciousness. The angels are coming back with you. And you descend happily, slowly, gently, come down very, very gently. Coming back down. Gently, you see your physical body. And very gently, your consciousness descends into your physical body. Every cell in your body is being filled with the knowing that it is supported by the angels, with the love that your consciousness has brought with it. Coming back down into your whole body, feeling the feet on the floor, but keeping your eyes closed. Because you're going to bring down the waterfall light and give it to the earth as a gift to Mother Earth now. The waterfall of light, of course, is from the angelic kingdom. And you can feel it. Having set the intention, it's flowing over you and through you. This beautiful waterfall of light is flowing through your crown chakra, down through your body, you may see some colours in it. Does it look creamy? Does it have a little bit of pink? Or does it have a diamond light, crystal light? Let it flow down your spine, down your legs, out your feet, through the Earth Star chakra, into the earth. That's it. And It has the qualities of love. Now you're bringing to earth, seeing the earth with compassion. That was the first quality I saw. Non-judgment. Humor. Wow. Peace. You might see some different ones. Let them flow into the earth, right down to the core of the earth. Just watch as we seed the earth with love and the qualities of love. From the angels, from heaven to earth. With love, Mother Earth. And the earth sending around this light, around her globe, to people, to places that need it. People are smiling, birds are singing, animals are playing as they receive this light. So beautiful. Now the earth is sending back her gratitude. And it comes in the form of golden light, golden energy. It comes up from her heart, the heart of the Great Mother. And this beautiful golden light, feel it as it comes up into your feet. That's it. Into your shins, your legs. This beautiful light comes up into your hips, your torso, bringing with it love, gratitude, strength, creativity, to be the creator that you are, the manifester of good things. And this beautiful golden light comes up your spine. Feel it, strengthening you with love, supporting you too. As it comes up your spine and cascades out the top of your head, high in the air through the soul star chakra, like a fountain. This beautiful golden light flows around you, forming a sphere of golden light. Beautiful golden light. And let this beautiful golden light spread as it continues to flow. This is what I'm seeing. It's not stopping, it just keeps flowing. So let it spread through the building where you are, through the space where you are. Oh yes, the Mother's saying, send it to people that you love, who need it. Send it to people. Good. Send it to animals that need it. To everyone. But above all, know that it's around you, protecting you, keeping your energy high. So you're always connected to Mother Earth and to the angels. We thank Archangel Michael. Thanks, Sai Baba. We thank all the beings of love, Mother Mary, Lord Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, for all their help. I thank them for this meditation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now taking your time, come back to this reality. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Gently, gently, gently. Breathing in and breathing out. We're grateful for this opportunity of being together today. I've loved it, ladies. Thank you so much.
It was absolutely beautiful. Belinda's saying that she chooses to focus on good, and tomorrow will be better. And Belinda's very, very grateful. She has tears streaming down her face.
So have I, Belinda.
It's Rosemary. I struggle. I'll be interested to watch the replay of that, because I find it difficult to hear because of my hearing. I miss a lot of what you say, and how fortunate that we are able to replay it. I can put it on my TV later via Angel Heart Radio, and that will be fantastic.
I must remember my voice gets a little bit soft at spaces, that
It does.
I should talk, yes, up a little bit
But
louder.
That's all part of it, and it's lovely. As Mary Ann said earlier, you have a very calming voice. So, and
I think, yes, sorry.
Amy's saying thank you so much, Rosemary. Such a beautiful journey and so needed now. So true.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just love the energy that we've created by being together, and that's what made me cry. It's so pure, so much love in the oneness of this energy circle, if you like to call it that, sort of thing.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's been lovely this morning, very special. So thank you, ladies.
Amy's saying your voice is like a lullaby.
Oh, thank you.
And Belinda saying magical energy. And that is so true. Belinda was there with the angels, feeling so
Belinda.
free.
Yes. But Belinda, know that they're with you always, love. You work with angels. Now, talk to them every day, but we can talk to them during the day, what we're doing. They're with us. They're our friends. They will support us, keeping our energy high. We can say, oh, what should I be doing now? Sort of thing. And we can talk to them. Yeah. They're there. And Archangel Haniel is a very special friend with me when I'm on the phone with a session of someone doing a reading. She works wonders. If I say someone's got a lot of resentment they can't let go of, and I can see it in their heart, I call on Archangel Haniel to come in and clear it. And I don't know if it's true or not, but she shows me a basket and it's a wicker basket which she carries over her arm, and she takes the energy of the resentment from that person's heart and she puts it in her basket, and she takes it down to her domain. She takes that energy out, puts it on a white alabaster shelf. This is what I'm viewing. As I say, I don't know if it's made up sort of thing or whether it's actual, but then she puts it in little heaps and she lights angelic fire to it, and it goes up like incense. The smoke will rise from it, and that's transmuting it into light and love. And that person, so help me, then we fill it with, heart usually work with a colour vibration, like it could be green or something. Fill that space. And that person says, oh, it's so much better, and that's the truth. And Archangel Haniel does all that. I don't do it. I just watch it being done. And so it's wonderful that we can get help and support from the angels, Yeah. And we just have to be on radio.
We have other people joining us. Amberlita has joined us from Hemlock in Michigan. And
Wow.
Paul, thank you so much for joining us. It's always delightful to have male energy as well as the female.
Oh, male energy is very special. Paul, your energy is very strong. You have incredible strength of spirit. It's wonderful. And use it. Trust your intuition, Paul, is what I'm saying, because it won't let you down. And you can say, I know this is the right thing to do. You can ask yourself, in a situation, don't go into your head, but just simply say, what is the right thing to do here? And then you just know it, Paul, in your heart. You've got such strong strength of spirit. Okay, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, Paul says, so thank you so much. I'm so blessed to hear this. And he's sending you lots of love and in emojis.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. And it's wonderful to be able to assist you and to see your energy. I'm being shown when I think of you and pick up your energy, someone as straight as that, like a tall tree, strong. That's your strength of spirit. Okay. Yeah, lovely. All the very best.
Rosemary, I would like to remind people that if they would like to reach out to you for a reading or a healing, then they can write to you, Rosemary at rosemarybutterworth.com.au. If you would like a copy of Rosemary's book, write to Rosemary and ask her.
I'll be very happy.
What an absolute treat. This morning has been so, so special. And of course, we can watch again through Angel Heart Radio Facebook page and YouTube. And that's the beauty. People will have received much from this morning's session. And of course, then we can go and revisit again, and we can pass the link on to others and encourage them or invite them to watch. Technology really helps us these days, Rosemary.
Yes, it does. Just look at it. We're speaking to people from different countries. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. And I feel so blessed. I hope my love goes to all of you. Blessings be to all of you for creating the energy this morning that we've shared. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary, for enabling us to do that.
Thank you.
So everybody, may we move forward with love. And when we notice those negative thoughts, push them aside, rephrase it in a positive way.
Yes.
And so, Rosemary, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you also to our audience. I really appreciate the fact that people have taken the time to join us this morning. Thank you. And may we remember gratitude, love, and to smile and laugh a lot.
Yes.